Hello, warriors. Welcome to the U movement. I am B. And holy shiz. I don't know what kind of portal opened today. I do know that Pisces season just kicked off. And whoa. The energy shift from this morning into this afternoon, sometime around midday, was just all kinds of cuckoo in the best way possible. Literally, it's not literally at actually all. Metaphorically, it felt like my waters had broke, and I was birthed anew. And then this evening hopped into a bath and made myself all pretty and beautiful after that birthing experience. It's weird. I've been in the void and in a stuckness for so long, because not a lot happens in your outer world except for collapse, burning, and dumpster fires. And a lot of loss as you see people walk the opposite direction. For 3.5 years, it's been just one fire and disaster and shit show. Like, literally, it has felt like, literally, I say that word too much, perhaps. It's felt like I should be in some post-apocalyptic Sandra Bullock movie. Where I need to wear a blindfold to figure my way around. And then some portal thing opened up today, and all of a sudden some things are happening. Woo-wee! So I'm going to go back before I go forward and just talk a little bit about my visions. And some of the stuff that I experienced when my awakening began, not began, but the bliss phase. Back in the bliss phase, it was like, the heavens opened up and downloaded into me just so much creative juices just flowing. And creativity is my jam. Like, I love to create, whether it's art, whether it's writing a script, whether it's performance, whether it's comedy, whether it's drama, I just love to create. I love all things artistic. I just love it. I just get off on it. And my whole life, I've wanted to create stuff, but always it's been like, I've been cock-blocked by the universe over and over. And it's very frustrating when you have many aborted dreams. You know, you want to run with something and take it somewhere, and then it never materializes. And in that bliss phase, back 2021-ish, all of a sudden things were like popping off, and all kinds of stuff was happening. At the time, I had joined an improv group, and it was the most fun I've ever had in my entire life. And I felt like met my group of merry men, and merriment is what we were going to have. I got a role in a film through that group, and so have an IMDb listing, which was a lifelong dream of mine, was to act in a film. I don't know if that film will ever be seen, simply because I just don't know. Maybe, who knows? It's under my old name anyways, but it was like fulfilling a dream. I was writing, and I'd sit in front of my computer, and energy was just flowing through me. It was exhilarating and exciting, and in 3 days time I had a manuscript well underway, and then all of a sudden it dried up. So all of it was like a sampling and I was getting all these visions. So Spirit was giving me all these samplings of stuff that I could do and create, and I did a stand-up comedy show. It was so much fun. And then everything dried up, one thing after another. The group of improv people that I hung out with it was so awesome. We went our separate ways when a situation came about that challenged me ethically. And so the saying goes, sometimes you need to stand up and say no, even if you're the only one. And I was the only one. So that's okay. I compared it at the time because I was using Frodo as my reference to get me through my awakening. Even Frodo had to go it alone without his, fellowship of the ring. So I said goodbye to my fellowship of merry men and went on my own way because I felt there was an incongruence in some things. The acting industry, Hollywood and all of those types of places, as you're well aware now at this stage, have not always been doing things above board. And there's a lot of behaviors that are deemed acceptable. It's our career. We'll just let this one slide. And I was like, no. No. Yeah, wasn't acceptable to me. So on this great awakening, there will be people that awaken in Hollywood and blow the whistle. And I'm excited to hear those whistles, a symphony, a cacophony of whistles being blown all over the place in all the industries that need to be taken down a notch or two because it's not safe and it's ethically wrong what a lot of people are doing. Music industry, sporting, but that's a total other tangent. So sorry, I shouldn't go there. Reel myself back in to what I was talking about because at that time I was creating and writing and, had all these dreams and visions of what I wanted to manifest and bring to life. And then spirit all of a sudden clipped all the cords. And I was like, fell deeply into the pits of dark night of the soul. And I put most of those dreams in the back burner on a drawer, didn't look at them for a while. And more I understood that spirit was trying to show me that to build what I wanted to build was going to require meeting the right people at the right time. And it wasn't the right people and it wasn't the right time for me to build certain things before. And lately I've been, in the last, couple years, Soul Tribe has been just attracted to me like a lighthouse. People like you have been finding me out of nowhere because I don't advertise or anything. I'm sure my SEO rankings are atrocious, or at least that's what all those dudes tell me when they email me looking for me to take all my money. That I'm marketing myself wrong and I should do this and I should do that, because I haven't done any marketing at all. I haven't done any marketing on purpose so that those that are meant to find me will find me, spiritually guided towards me at the right time with the right message. And so it's all synchronistic coming together. And I've happily... I've tried to be happily allowing divine time. It's very difficult because, obviously my ego wanted to run ahead with a lot of the visions that I had seen, because it was like, why show me all these visions and then take them all away and make it impossible for me to do them? And that was because I had many life lesson that I needed to learn in the interim. And I needed to be brought down a peg or two. I needed to learn some humbleness. I needed to learn patience. I needed to integrate shadow. I needed to take care of my inner child. I needed to have experience. I needed to develop compassion. I needed to, there were so many more. I could go on and on about all that. Well, just look, we've got over 600 videos of work that I have been doing on this awakening journey. And lately, Soul Tribe has been gathering from here and there and everywhere. And I've been having all these mini miracles occur over the last year or so. Just when I needed to talk to somebody, somebody would be there. And just when I needed a pick-me-up, somebody would pick me up. And so strangers became my family, soul tribe, in an assortment of interesting and different ways. But none of those were really leading to like connections that were a couple times. Actually, I would meet people and I'd be like, oh, maybe you want to help me build this. And I could explain it to them and then it would disintegrate again. And I was like, oh, no, not divine time yet. Not the divine way, not the right person. And then I'd meet somebody else and be really excited. And, oh, maybe, you know, and I'd get into negotiations and then, but no. And recently I've been meeting people and we've been having discussions. And what's different now is we have a discussion and then all of a sudden it actually happens. And things are happening that I can't even fathom because I didn't even like envision it. So for example, I met one soul tribesman and she invited me to speak at her summit as a guest speaker, which was an online summit called All of Us. And I was like, sure, I'd do that. Sure, no problem. So I was speaking about loving the self and integrating shadow and light, because loving all of ourselves. And I don't know, it was a fun activity and it pushed me a little bit out of my comfort zone. And then we were chatting a little bit more and she was like, you know, I really like your writing, this particular writing that you did. Would you mind if I took it and tweaked it and turned it into a song? And I was like, why, sure. It's not anything I've ever thought that I would be, but I would love to do it. So now there is an Unfuckening song. And she credits me as, she did like, I don't know. I just did some writing and then she took the writing and went and then and like turned it into something. And like, it's freaking fabulous. It's beautiful. Yeah, I'll put the link for it in this description below and she's going to like upload it on Spotify soon. So yes, I am a songwriter in part. So that's kind of cool and blowing my mind. And then I'm meeting other people now that we're in talks with things we can do to help build the You movement. So I want to talk a little bit about that because when I started having visions, I've had a lot of visions, and I was watching myself last night's video, watching it back, and I was cracking jokes and I was like, oh my God, there I am. Where have I been? I've been missing. I've been MIA for a long time because it's hard to be funny in the depths of dark night of the soul or the void. And all of a sudden it was like, Shazam! There I am again. And I was explaining to this woman that I was talking to as we were discussing some of the products that I have designed and want to bring to market, that really all of you, even though you have seen me grow and change and adapt dramatically over the last 3.5 years, you've really only seen about this much of me. It's like I was in the womb, peeking out, going, hey, out there, I got something to share with the world. And boom, here I am. I am here, and I want to create and co-create in many of different ways. So this is a video for you guys out there in the world, that if you're interested in co-creating with me in some way, like you see a vision of something that someone, and you want to discuss options and ideas, and you think, oh, well, what could I bring to the table? You know, I'm not like her. Then even better, because I'm not looking for people who are like me. I'm looking for people who are not like me. I am me. So we've got me covered in this mix. I need the me's that are not like me's, the people that have got good business sense, the people that are really technical, the people that understand social media, the people that are, you know, good at different things, working with AI, I don't know, people that are good at manufacturing. Who knows? Who knows? So I'm just opening the door, as the saying goes, and saying, listen, I want to build something huge. I want to build something, a nonprofit organization to assist people worldwide to heal from their traumas, to assist them in their awakenings, to help them release their attachments to addictions of any sort, substance or otherwise, to help facilitate bringing the old into the new in as many ways and industries that I can touch, that I can reach. And if you think to yourself, I'd really like to be in mission and in service to humanity in some way to bring about the age of Aquarius. And when I watch her videos, I think that I could contribute this, or I think I could turn it into that, or I think that this product might align well with her, or I think that this invention could help, we could team up and create something. See what I'm saying? I'm very open to ideas. I have a lot of ideas in here that have been put on hold for a long time. And today it felt like taking them all out, dusting them all off, sending out pictures, sending out emails, updating people on some of the gifts that I would like to bring to the world, some of God's messages. And when I say that, it gives even me the what? So if you don't resonate with the term God, that's okay. The universe, whatever you want to call it. I'm not getting all hooked up into the linguistics. Okay, we're letting go of ego constructs. We're letting go of things. You know what I'm all about by now in regards to my core values. My core values are about ethics, ethically minded future building, which is why I don't have a corporate structure for the U movement at all. I don't put myself at the top. This isn't the B movement, the B corporation. This is the U movement. And I want the focus to remain on those outside of myself, because I can learn from others just as much as others can learn from me. So I want to open myself to that. I want to open myself up to cross-pollination, as this, and let's see if you can bring a little bit of something that I don't have to the table, because those are the best type of collaborations possible. My structure is based on, I don't personally believe you can build a new way of doing things. We want to build this new earth, this age of Aquarius. And I don't believe you can build the new using the old, which is why all of my services are donation based. And that's going to go along with that. So as you can see already, what I'm creating is something new, something that's based around the structure of a hexagram as opposed to the triangle where I'm sitting at top. I want to have like the round table, so to speak, where each individual brings something unique to the table. And I'm interested in hearing from you. If you are interested in throwing some ideas around and having a brainstorming session. What I ask is that anyone that reaches out to me, lives their life by a certain set of values. And those values are honorability, first and foremost. If you aren't living your life in honorability and honoring yourself and your truth and your authenticity, then we're not going to have a very good meeting of the minds, because you don't need to be the same as me. You need to be in soul, in your own soul's level of honorability, which involves integrity, truth, like honesty. Honesty and truth are similar, but like slightly different. Truth means you're going to say the truth, whether you think I'm going to like it or not. I would much rather always be slapped with a cold fish across the face than presented with flowers and then be lied to and betrayed behind my back. So I don't like bullshittery. Okay, so if you're blunt, that's great. Get blunt. Say, I think that you could do this better, and I'll be like, okay, we can have an open and frank discussion. Respect, obviously, mutual respect has to go both ways. Communication is something that I think that is vitally important, and it's something that I'm still working on. I'm not an expert at it by now. I don't know if I ever will be. I think there's always probably more to learn. So I understand, because being autistic, sometimes I find communication a little bit complicated with people. A camera's much easier because it doesn't disagree with me or gaslight me ever. But if communication is something that you're willing to like work on together collectively, because I do tend to resonate mostly with neurodivergent people, which isn't to say that I'm like discounting neurotypicals. It might be an extra hurdle. It might be, who knows. So yes, this is my invitation, my door opening, my portal arrival for you to say, if you out there see potential for there to be growth to the U movement, and your skill sets to be something that you can bring to the table, the round table, and you want to sit with me, not under me, but with me, in building an entirely new, never before seen or organized in a completely unique way, nonprofit organization for the service of humanity, please reach out. I would love to hear from you. I really would. You can reach out to me by sending me an email at justbebeing@gmail.com. That's just, the word just, because I love just. It's got to be just. I love it when words have more than one meaning. I get off on that. Just, yes, I like a little justice. Just be, the letter B, just the letter B, and then being at gmail.com. So please send me off an email, or you can message me on Facebook Messenger. Be Freedom, BEE, Freedom, is where you find me there. Or you can send me off a message in the Spiritual Warrior support group, but then everybody else will see it too, which is okay. So yes, I'm turning the camera around tonight in a way to you. And I want to hear from you in how you're doing. Maybe, you want to collaborate by just being a guest on the You Talk segment that I do here on my channel. And I would love to interview you and do a live interview. Or maybe you see something else. Maybe you have your own YouTube channel and you would like to cross promote and create something, do a podcast together, interview me. Maybe you'd like to interview me and promote your own channel. And that's really funny, because as I say that, one of the people I just interviewed who has her own channel just popped up. So maybe that's the universe telling me I should reach out to her and see if she would like to do something again. She was my first interview, I believe, which was Akasha Shell. You can go back and watch hers. She also has a beautiful YouTube with lots of great videos that you can watch. So maybe you're thinking of starting your own YouTube. Maybe you're a TikTok wizard. I am not a TikTok wizard. I am a TikTok. I don't know what I am at TikTok. I'm a TikTok frog that's underneath the troll that's swimming around in a pool. I have no idea how to use TikTok, really. Other than making my light language videos, I really don't understand TikTok very much. I find Instagram actually easier just because my brain does not work with technology. Technology surpassed my brain a good while ago. So I do the best I can. And I got fancy lights now that I don't know if I got even the lights on me the way that they're supposed to be. I have little light stands. I don't know, you know? So maybe, hey, you're a lighting expert and you're like, I would like to tell you how to change your lighting so you look better. I'm open. I am open to constructive criticism. If all you want to do is give me some constructive criticism, please make it constructive. Don't say things like, you know, your face looks weird. I'm aware of that and I can't change it. That's just going to get you blocked. Yes, so it is. That falls under the not respectful thing there. So yes, I guess that's really all I have to say to you today. I'm interested to hear if any of you are interested in doing some co-creation, collaboration. You know, even let's put together a funny comedic skit. Do you want to work with me as a co-comedy improv person? Because I have scripts that I've written. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to work. I'm ready to put them out there and have a little bit of fun. Because I just entered the portal and now it's time for some fun. A little bit of fun. Would be great. I don't know how long this energy is going to last before, you know, I get pulled down, sucked down into the next wave. But at the present moment, I'm giddy. I'm giddy. I'm silly again. I'm punny as hell. I love my own sense of humor, even if other people don't. I laugh at my own jokes. So yes, reach out. I want to hear what you have to say. I'm going to send you all my absolute love. And for those of you that are still in the depths of darkness, it's okay. It's okay. Have you seen how long I've been in the depths of darkness? It was a long time. It was a very long time. It takes a long time to purge out and birth yourself anew. But I'm proof that there is life after the darkness. There is light that comes. I didn't think it was going to. I had almost lost hope. But today I'm full. I'm not only full of hope, I'm full of belief. I'm full of awe. I'm full of magic. I'm full of intrigue. I'm full of excitement. These are energies I haven't felt in a very, very long time. Yes. Peace out, dudes.